The show you are watching is real. These people are not actors. For the next half hour, you will follow a potential Army recruit with a backstage pass, learning about Army life, careers, and themselves. At the end, they'll make a life-changing decision: join the Army or remain a civilian. This recruit's journey starts now.
Semi-pro surfer, missionary, academic, world traveler, Eagle Scout. This is Conrad Carr, anything but conventional. U.S. Army Special Forces, informally known as Green Berets, are the Army's premier unconventional warfare experts. And like Conrad, they take the road less traveled.
Hi, my name's Conrad Carr. I'm from Malibu, California. I'm 22 years old, and this is where I grew up surfing. Now I live in Hawaii, going to school at BYU. I got home 6 months ago from the mission with my church, Mormon church. Going on a mission, you go to help people. Lived in Siberia for 2 years. I studied Russian, teaching English or different service projects. I mean, my goal, I still want to be a pro surfer, but I want to go to business school. I don't know, I want to do so many different things in life because I'm pretty adventurous. And I think the Army would be perfect because it's where you're always doing something good and hard and fulfilling. But my mom, my brother don't want me to go on the Army. They just see me as a surfer.
It's a bad idea because it's not Conrad. Aren't you really into surfing again?
Yeah.
Make a go at that?
Yeah, I want to.
You're good and you have a chance. You should do that. That's your favorite thing to do.
That's always been your passion. He means the world to me, and I just want him to be really thoughtful about what he decides to do.
I think about focus more on just the adventure of it.
And if you say yes, I am gonna kick. I'm not kidding about that.
Oh, great. I think deep down, I usually know, like, what I'm doing. But I do love hearing everyone's opinion. Things I'm hoping for out of the Army: an adventure, getting the opportunity to travel to different places and meet different people and work in a team and have that, like, brotherhood. The biggest negative stuff is just giving up surfing. I don't want to give up surfing.
The Special Forces enlistment option, 18 X-ray, is not a military occupational specialty or MOS. It's a guarantee to compete for a chance to become a Special Forces soldier. 18 X-ray applicants must be smart, tough, and resilient. Their journey starts with infantry basic combat training, basic airborne course, then Special Forces selection and assessment. If selected, they attend the qualification course, or Q course, where they receive MOS-specific and language training. Conrad.
Hello.
Welcome to Camp McCall.
Hey, thanks so much.
So, all the way from California to here.
Yeah.
You could try anything. Why would you want to come explore Special Forces?
The adventure, humanitarian stuff sounds cool too.
All right, well, Special Forces is one intense aspect of the military. You think you're ready for it?
I hope. I'm freezing right now.
Not used to the weather, are you?
Nah.
Well, Conrad, your mentor and teammates are waiting for you, and you're going to start some training. It's going to be an adventure.
Cool. Thanks so much.
Good luck to you, Conrad.
What's up, guys?
Conrad, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Sergeant Forum.
Sergeant First Class Aaron Forum is a Special Forces Engineer Sergeant. He is an instructor at the United States Army John F. Kennedy Special Warfare Center and School and has been a member of the Special Forces for 8 years, including deployments to the Philippines and Afghanistan.
Meet your teammates, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
Andy.
Andy, good to meet you guys.
So you notice that your teammates aren't wearing name tapes.
Okay.
They're going to be working in some fairly high-risk situations here in the near future. So we don't want their identities to potentially be compromised during mission.
Okay.
All right?
So much of what Special Forces does is classified. Therefore, Conrad will only be given a glimpse at some of the more fundamental exercises that they practice. But before his training begins, Sergeant Forum is going to evaluate how Conrad handles a mentally and physically stressful situation.
We're going to give you the opportunity to actually navigate through the woods with a pack on using a map and a compass. Have you ever used a map or a compass before?
Not really.
You ever navigated in the woods before?
Nah, never.
It's going to suck. You're going to get wet. It's going to be cold. And we're going to throw a rucksack on you, man, so I hope you're ready for that.
How much does this thing weigh?
It's definitely over 80 pounds, so that's realistic. Is that too heavy? We can take some out.
Try. Nah.
You're not going to quit on me, are you?
Nah.
Let's see, you ready?
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
To be successful at land navigation, you need to understand how to use a map, how to use a compass, and more importantly, the big picture and how to terrain associate. So you can't just navigate through your woods staring at a compass the entire time and staring at your map.
Special Forces soldiers need land navigation skills to locate their objective in unfamiliar territory without being detected by the enemy. Conrad has 20 minutes to navigate 1 mile, and all he has is a compass, a map, and his teammates.
Conrad, you got to get off this road, man. Get your equipment, pack it up, and get in the wood line. I don't care which direction you go right now, just get off the road. You don't want to walk up and down the road, all right? Because people are going to see you on the road, okay? So we're going to generally stay in the woods, but we can still use the roads as visual indicators of where we are to help us terrain associate as we move to our objective. Which way are we going?
That way, I think.
You turned left 3 times already. You want to keep it centered, pick a point in the distance, walk to that point.
What's your point?
Up.
I like that tree, the one that's curved. All right, this is the curved tree.
Remember, you got 2 teammates right here that can help you.
All right, you think it looks good?
See how the ground starts to slope up right here?
Uh-huh.
You see this brown line right here?
Yeah.
That's that.
The whole point of this is you need to go as fast as you can to be able to complete your mission. What's your next point?
All right, so now we go that way, huh?
Yep.
Feels wrong, but I guess.
These woods all look the same. Trust your compass and trust your pace count.
Oh, crap, this is
Is that pack riding all right?
just hurts.
Conrad,
Yeah.
stop right there. Come on back. I hate to say it, but you're a no-go for this event, all right? You didn't complete it in the amount of time necessary to meet the standard, okay? I think Conrad brings a reasonable amount of fitness to the table at this time, but he definitely has a long ways to go. He's gonna get significant instruction, and it's up to him to put it all together.
A little disappointed I didn't finish, but happy to be done.
In preparation for his final mission, Conrad's training begins with hand-to-hand combat.
Conrad, you ever been in any kind of fight?
When I was in 5th grade, I didn't know what I was doing.
That's all right. But now we're gonna learn a little bit about hand-to-hand combat, so let me introduce you to Eric.
Okay, sweet.
It's nice to meet you.
Hey, good to meet you too.
Sergeant First Class Anderson is a Special Forces weapons sergeant. He is an elite combat instructor at the United States Army John F. Kennedy Special Warfare Center and School.
I want to cover with you what we refer to as getting hit by the 9 o'clock. Combatives is important to an SF soldier because if somebody's close to distance, it's very important to be good at it because if you are using it, it may be life or death.
All right, so I'm walking, and he hits me, and I'm just gonna step back like this. At this point, I'm gonna go in towards his face. You see the distance that I'm really creating here? I'm pushing him away. I'm keeping him off balance. He's uncomfortable right now. I'm comfortable. I could sit here all day. Can you sit here all day?
No.
He can't sit here all day. I can.
Combatives training was pretty intense. The instructor looked a little scary at first, but he turned out to be really cool.
All right, you ready? You remember everything we went over?
Yeah.
All right. Push him off, push him off. You see how the helmet also can throw you off? That one's a little large. You got a lot of hair under there that's making it slippery.
Yeah.
In our profession, we want to be the best that we can be. So we get this training, we go out and we seek more training.
I got to be honest, I wasn't incredibly impressed with Conrad's performance this morning. I think he has a long ways to go as far as professionalism and just kind of the will to succeed. But this is the first day with Conrad, so we'll see what happens. We're just going to keep putting him through the ringer, and either he'll wash out or he'll make it.
Conrad continues his training for the final mission. Special Forces soldiers are experts at using many kinds of weapons, because when isolated in a hostile area, they may have to use the enemy's weapons.
All right, Conrad, I'm gonna have you just shoot from what we call position 3. What I want you to do is move from 3 to position 4.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. 5 rounds. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, come on back here. We're gonna do a little stress test. Part of the reason why we do stress tests in Special Forces or really any other elite unit, this is where you tie in your combat marksmanship skills with your physical fitness. You're gonna start from right here. You're gonna run down. You're gonna touch that wall, run down and back 3 times. All right, man, that's once. Turn around, hit it again, 2 more times.
Special Forces soldiers must overcome the physiological effects of increased heart rate and exhaustion on their fine motor skills. Sergeant Forum is about to test Conrad's physical limits.
Do 20 burpees. All right, man, get your breathing under control.
I hate burpees. Don't tell them that. They'll probably make me do more. But burpees suck.
All right, get down here behind this gun. Put your firing hand up here on the weapon system. Part of what you're experiencing right now is a lot of physical stress. Okay, so your body's telling you to stop, but you gotta keep going. Fire at the bottom and the top of your breaths. Breathe out and engage.
That was unreal.
You know, we put a lot of stress on you. All right, we put you in an unfamiliar situation, and I think you did pretty well with the marksmanship. Let's move on to the next event. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, Conrad. So now we're going to talk a little bit about clearing structures and clearing rooms. I'm going to go in first.
All right.
So I'm going to tell you what I see. If I flow into a room, I want you to go the opposite direction. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Hallway, open door left. Last man.
Little blanket.
What do we got?
Clear.
Stack on the right-hand side. Hallway. Door right. Open door right. Conrad, get right behind me.
Okay.
Open door left.
Room clear.
You sure? Room
Yeah.
clear?
All right, stack behind me.
Tell us what you see.
All right, we got something right here.
Let's go. Open it up.
All right, small room. Hey, get down. Come out right now. All right, get down.
Conrad, cuff that guy. Get him under control.
Hands back, behind your back. Okay, sweet.
All right, let's go, Conrad. Hurry up. We gotta get out of here. All right, let's go back the same way that we came in. What do you think you did well, Conrad?
I did the order right.
Kind of went
When
in
you
the right
went
order.
left, I went right.
Conrad, do you remember when you cleared that left corner, right? And then you got hung up on some comforters or some sheets down there, and you stopped and started messing with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the best thing to do, because if you stood up while my muzzle was up, your head might wind up right in front of my muzzle. So.
Okay, sounds good.
When you pulled out our person of interest here, you know, you were kind of talking to him like you were back in Malibu, right?
Okay, sweet.
So you got to realize that there's a time to joke around and to play and to kind of be that kid on the street, you know? And there's a time to be a professional soldier. You got to go to work, man.
You got to take training dead serious, you know? Even when you're doing the smallest training, take advantage of it, because every rep counts.
Clean rooms is intense. I think I got a great team. They're really passionate about what they're doing, and I'm happy they're putting up with me and helping me out.
So what do you think about today, man? Like, what are your feelings about, you know, Special Forces or maybe the Army overall?
So there's no way to join Special Forces without doing the 2 years of training?
Well, no, you wouldn't be Special Forces then if you didn't do the training, right?
Right.
So kind of what I'm hearing from you is that you're just kind of worried about the amount of time it'll take you to get there.
Yeah, just because it seems like I wouldn't be free.
And by free, you mean it'd be like you'd be out here pulling guard duty or doing stuff that you're really not interested in. And I'm not trying to talk you into it, like tell you it's going to be all perfect and you're going to enjoy every moment, because that's not true.
You think I'd be able to surf around here?
Yeah, you can surf out there.
How far is the beach from here?
It's not far. It's a couple hours.
It was really cool hearing that I'd be able to surf and stuff. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Enjoy your evening here in the barracks, all right?
Today was a lot of fun, but right now I'm still trying to evaluate how I feel. Not really sure which way I'm leaning.
Hello.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Cam.
Hey, Conrad. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
So you're having a good time?
Yeah. Hey, Mom, so what do you think about joining the Army?
Well, I'm glad that you have this chance to really get a feel for it, to find out for yourself if you think it's right for you or not.
I still think you better say no.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, for sure.
Love you, Conrad.
All right. Peace.
Yeah.
Bye.
For his final mission, Conrad will have to apply all of his training to complete the objective.
All right, guys, start up the trucks, get ready to roll out.
So what we're going to do here today is we're going to take Conrad onto this objective, and we're going to see if the village elder knows anything about two key individuals that were kidnapped in the area. One of the things that we do in Special Forces is we go out and we build rapport with people, so that way, potentially, if there's information that we didn't know, they feel comfortable in talking to us.
All right, buddy, up out.
And Conrad doesn't know it yet, but we're going to leverage the fact that he speaks Russian. So our key leader today speaks Russian as well. We're going to engage this key leader through Conrad, and the most important thing today is to see if whether or not Conrad can do the right thing when it matters.
Hey, sтой, sтой, sтой!
He's Russian.
У нас здесь нет террористов.
What'd he say?
He's saying, what are you doing here?
Нет террористов здесь.
He's saying there's no terrorists here.
Tell him we don't mean him any harm. We just want to talk to him.
Мы не хотим вредить вас, мы просто хотим поговорить с тобой.
Подходи потихоньку.
Хорошо. Come slowly.
Special Forces teams have multiple language capabilities. They are trained to work by, with, and through indigenous populations to accomplish objectives.
Сядем за стол здесь.
All right, we'll sit down around this table. It felt good to be kind of helpful. It was cool to actually get that feeling of like being an asset to the team.
All right, hey, tell him that there are two people that were recently taken. All right, they were kidnapped. And see if he knows about that.
Эти два парня, они были очень важны. Они похищали их.
Я знаю, про кого ты говоришь.
He knows about who we're talking about.
He knows?
Yeah.
Do you know where they are? And if so, can
Вы
he show us?
знаете, где их? Или, может быть, вы можете показать нам?
2 километра в эту сторону.
2 kilometers?
In that
Там
direction.
лагерь беженцев.
There's a camp.
Hey, Bragg, get in the corner. Conrad, get up here, get up here. In the stack, you're number 2.
Hey, stack! Roll.
Let's go.
All right, what we got? Room clear.
All right, Conrad, move back outside, link up with the elder. Hey, ask him what that was all about.
А что случилось?
Они не отсюда.
They're not from here.
They're not from here. Got it?
Езжайте прямо в лагерь, потому что они предупредят их. Они им
He's
скажут,
like, go to
что вы
the
здесь.
camp right now because they're gonna warn them that we're here.
Okay?
All right, let's get back to the trucks and let's mount up. All right, Conrad, listen up, man. We just got hit, right? So we know the bad guys in the area know that we're here. So we got to go and get these hostages before they get moved to a different location. All right, you with me?
We're going to ramp the stress up significantly. We'll see if he can process it. If he does what we've told him to do, even though we've only taught him a little bit, he'll be all right.
Oh, by the way, Conrad, you need to be my number 1 man. Get out. Let's go. Conrad, go. Number 1, go. Right here, on the door. Full security on the door. Step out. All right, let's go. Back up to the corner. Go. Nice. Clear that room. Let's go.
All right, we got the hostages. We're here to get you guys out of here. Let's do this.
All right, let's go. Get up here. Let's go.
This was a ton of fun. I was doing this stuff all day, I think that'd be a pretty awesome job.
Overall, our mission was to recover these hostages, and we did. We did that. All right, so Conrad, we moved in. You were the first guy in the room. What'd you see?
There was a guy, shot him, and then I got bear hugged from behind. And so I did the move I learned in combatives, gained some space, and then shot him.
All right, good job, man. I call that a mission success.
I was actually really surprised. Conrad did real well on the objective.
There's always room for improvement as far as his level of professionalism.
But from what I've seen over the past few days, I think Conrad definitely has potential to be an 18 X-ray.
Before Conrad makes his decision, Sergeant Forum is going to introduce him to one of his old friends in the Special Forces community.
This is Conrad.
Conrad, nice to meet you.
What up?
This is Jason.
Welcome to Jacksonville.
Jason McCarthy, a former Special Forces communications sergeant, has used his leadership skills from the Army to create his own business, GORUCK. Jason and GORUCK have successfully created team-building events and training exercises for the leaders of tomorrow.
I'm the leader that I am because of my time in Special Forces. I'm the person that I am because of my time in Special Forces. So that's a community that I owe and will always owe for anything and everything that I have. I'm going to instruct you how to be a better leader and how to be a better teammate to these good folks.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, burpees, go! I love applying the skills of Special Forces to the home front. Leadership is something that you get better at by doing it over time. You put yourself in positions of leadership and you just gain in confidence at your ability to do it again. We just finished up a mini GORUCK event, which is a small slice of what it's like to be in Special Forces training. Thanks for coming to Jacksonville. You've got a really big decision to make. Are you going to enlist with an 18 X-ray contract or not? That's the big decision before you. And it requires absolute passion and absolute commitment. Everything else in your life becomes secondary. Trying to overcome this idea that everybody comes back from military service broken and unable to make a decision is something that I'll spend my entire life fighting. Because whatever success I have, I owe to the time that I spent in Special Forces.
I just want to say thanks for letting me come out and teaching me about leadership and life after Special Forces. I got to get a real good idea of what it's like, and you're living the dream, and so it's definitely helped me gain some perspective, so thank you. This week has been intense, grueling, humbling, and I definitely have a huge respect for the Special Forces. It was cool to see that, you know, these guys are really tough, but they're also really smart and amazing people, and they're about this team, and I know that's probably the best way to grow is selfless service.
You're a good kid, man. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
As of right now, joining the Army or not, I'm not sure. I gotta make my own decision, and it's tough.
Sergeant Jones?
Sergeant Forum.
How are you?
I'm good. You got to tell me about Conrad, though. Given everything that you've seen him do you think that he has what it takes to be successful in Special Forces if he chooses to join?
I think that if Conrad chooses to join Special Forces, Conrad will achieve his goal.
All right, well, let's see what Conrad has to say.
All right, let's hear it.
Conrad, good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Conrad.
Hey, what's up, Sergeant?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
So, Conrad, how did you do? How do you think you did?
I don't know, it was up and down, but I gave it my best shot. I was happy with what I learned, and it was definitely an amazing week.
So, today's the day to make the decision. Are you going to join the Army or remain a civilian?
I think today I'm gonna stay a civilian, but that's definitely today. This is such a big deal, and I think out of respect for Special Forces and to me, I'd need to have that just passion for it. The decision was really hard, but I'm super grateful for the week. This has been, I don't know, one of the most potent weeks of my life. And there may come a time in like a year or two where I can say, oh, I want to join Special Forces. Hey, thank you guys so much.
Pleasure knowing you.
Yeah.
If you need me, man, I'm here.
Thanks so much, Aaron.
I think that Conrad definitely made the right decision for him right now.
Looks like you're going to get to keep your hair for a little while longer, huh?
Yeah, happy about that for sure.
I think there's a good chance that Conrad will consider the military as an option in the future. Whether or not that's Special Forces remains to be seen.